a week. And that way you guys can do it all week long. Grab a block, put it, I'm going with a medium height, and I'm putting it under my sacrum. And I'm gonna start with my feet flat, knees bent up to the ceiling, and just this really. We're gonna let the lower back rest. With the chest open, the shoulders heavy. And just notice if your feet are flat. I can't really see you guys because I'm looking at the ceiling. Just spread your toes and allow the texture of the floor to register on the three parts of the feet. So right in the center of the heel, and on the inside of the ball of the foot and the outside of the ball of the foot. Can you make contact with the floor with those parts? And full disclosure, I did a little ball rolling before we started, and even just a few moments of that really helps to open up sensation on the feet and to spread the foot better. It makes much better contact with the floor. I wear those On Clouds, the really thick ones. They're really trendy, those shoes. I don't know if they're trendy in LA, but they're trendy here and in Hawaii. I don't think they're good for the foot, actually. I'm noticing over time that a lot of people's feet look weird who wear them, including mine. So I just want to put that out there if you're considering joining that trend. And so we've been here for a few moments. It's possible that you can now breathe really well from the rib cage up to the top chest. So start to take some deep, slow breaths. And think of the breathing area when you're breathing remember to breathe into the sides and the back of the cylinder as well. Push down through your right foot, reach your left leg to the sky, and then cross your left ankle over your right knee. Bring your peace fingers to your frontal hip points, and notice if, in my case, my left hip, the leg that's crossed, is lower than the right. I'm gonna do what I need to do, which is squeeze my right glute to lift that left hip bone higher and be in a more honest construct of the shape. Or integrous, maybe, or integrity. Now slowly let the left knee move vertically, so it's gonna kind of go, I guess not vertically, it's gonna go across the horizon, sort of like rainbow up, so that the knee is pointing up and over toward the right. It won't go too far probably, and then back down toward the left. So this is like a half arc up toward the ceiling and down and up. Now before we go down, take your left hand outside the left leg and resist as much as you can with that hand. I don't have a ton of power there, but just give it a little resistance. And then switch the hand to the inner thigh and resist as you arc it up. Hopefully it doesn't hurt your knee. And resist as you press it down. And then peace fingers back to the hip points and level again. Pick up your right leg, and I'm gonna have to switch to the lowest height of the block. Pick up your right leg, reach your hands behind the right leg, and pull in. Check that your shoulders haven't hiked up by your ears. And breathe here. A little bit of pressure into the block with your whatever bone that is, I guess, the back of the pelvis, for a tiny little arch in the lower back. Did I say that I'm resisting into my hands? So I'm pressing my right thigh into my hands as I'm pulling my hands. And with my left forearm, I'm just coaxing a little more opening in that left inner groin. And then relax the hands down, uncross the legs, come into a raised half happy baby, meaning the bum is still on the block. Elbows in, did I say half happy baby? I meant full happy baby. So elbows to the insides and press the feet into the hands. It's a raised happy baby. And then stretch your legs into a V, straighten them, and bend. And then kick one straight with the other bent and alternate. And then switch, place your left foot on the floor, your right ankle crosses over the upper left knee, figure four-ing the leg, peace fingers on the hip bones, and level those hips. Try not to distort the pelvis into a twist. So it's twisted when they're not level, but it's possible to twist them when they're level too, by kind of shortening. So check the sides of your waist, that those are even. Notice where your knee is, like how open that shape is right now. And then begin to half arc the knee up toward the ceiling and half arc it back down. I'm going to switch to the medium height of the block for this because it's more interesting for some reason. Check in with your breathing and begin to add the resistance of the hand. So as you arc the knee toward the ceiling, resist the adduction. And as you press the knee out, resist the abduction. And do this a couple times. Did we do this with the foot in the air? Maybe we did. I think we did. So that left foot, you can raise that up. I think that's more exciting. Maybe we didn't. I'm not sure. Whichever feels right. I think the foot was down. We will see because I recorded it. And then leave it alone. Recheck your peace fingers on your frontal hip points. It's amazing how off center I got. And check, just observe, is it able to open from this even position any more? I don't know. I'm gonna say yeah. There's interesting, my mind is tentative, but when I relax the mental part, the leg goes way deeper. Fascinating. Okay, pick up that left foot and I'm gonna lower to the lower position and reach behind the left leg and ooh yeah, yowzer. Pulling with my hands and pressing the leg into the resisting with the hands. Or you could say resisting with the leg, whichever way you perceive it. Drop those shoulders. Nice long neck. Try to soften the front body. And then release the hands and shift into a happy baby again. Playful baby, kicking the legs. And then bring the legs parallel, place the feet back down on the floor. Block is at the lowest height, chest is open. Close your eyes. Observe the natural occurrences as they arise. Let your eyes soften back. This will begin to slow the brain waves down into a more of an alpha brainwave state. This is what we want. Stretch the left leg out straight and then the right leg out straight. Feet our toes are up toward the ceiling, and just feel the soles of the feet widen. Reach your arms overhead, interlace the fingers, spin the palms away from you. Lean slightly to the right, feel that left side elongate, push through that left foot. And lean slightly to the left, reach to the right side and elongate through that right foot. Oh. Do you guys have what I have, which is like a connection in the middle of the body that really gets stretched here? Press through your feet, reach back through your hands. And then bend the elbows, switch the lacing of the fingers, and press those palms away. Push those feet forward, and see you're stretching in that tummy. You feel that? For me, that area is really hard to get to move, and this helps it a lot. Whew. And then please snow angel your arms down. Bend the elbows, robot the arms, and push the backs of the arms into the ground, which will open your chest more. Raise the chest toward your chin. Keep pushing those arms. Breathe. And then relax your forearms down to the floor. Bend the knees, place the feet on the ground. Raise your bum, keep it in the air, and slide the block out. Push the backs of the arms gently down, don't force this, and begin to feel the gentle grip of your buttocks. I can feel the right one, I cannot feel the left one. So I'm going to soften the right one a little until there it goes, the left one turns on. Then I'm going to re-engage the right. Pulsing here, tightening the buttocks and relaxing, not all the way, but about halfway for 10, 9, 8, pull the belly firm, 6, 5, 4, feel the big toes if you can, 2, squeeze, 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 and then softly let the spine roll its way down to the mat, arching the lower back away from the floor, rolling the pelvis forward, pressing the low back into the floor. Slide the hands behind the head, take left elbow to right knee, and then lower right foot down. Right elbow to left knee, and lower. It's kind of a basic march. Meeting in the center, elbow to knee, lowering back to neutral. We're doing each side 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, 1, and lower the head down. Bring your arms down by your side, roll to your right, pause here, breathe into your lower back. Push your hands into the ground, make your way up onto your hands and knees. Spread your fingers out well. Inhale and arch the back. It might do it better than normal. Exhale and round. Inhale and arch. Exhale, round. Lift your right knee and lower, left knee and lower. And try to feel your abdominals doing the work, not your hip lifting it, but your tummy as though that were the mechanism, the only one. So try to pick it up with your tummy. Pick it up with your tummy. Okay, good. Then stretch your right foot back, toes are tucked under on the floor, and stretch that right calf. Pull the belly in, reach the left arm forward. Make a fist with your left hand, bend the elbow, and try to lift that right knee to the elbow, but use your belly. Extend the arm and leg. Exhale, squeeze the belly as you bring the knee and elbow together. Inhale, lengthening out. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Squeeze it in on the exhale. Reach it long and put it down. Organize here. Do a couple cat-cows. Feeling the tops of your feet, the texture of the mat. And then come into a neutral shape. Reach the left leg back, right arm forward. Squeeze elbow to knee. Inhale, reach. Make a fist and squeeze. Inhale, reach. Contract. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Squeeze. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Reach it. Hand down, knee down. Let's walk it back, crawl it back. And really try to use your tummy to pick up the knee. Crawl it forward. Keep your belly. Do the work. And then come down onto your elbows. Walk your feet back, holding forearm plank. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Puff up between the shoulders just a little bit. Roll the frontal hip points forward and try to move the chest forward so the front of the neck elongates. Push back through the heels and squeeze them in toward each other, which will wrap the buttocks. Breathe. Strong center. And lower down. March your elbows just the tiniest bit forward under the shoulders for Sphinx. Lift the chin all the way up and lower down onto your hands. Turn your head to one side. Breathe deeply into your lower back. Massaging that space with the breath. Turn the head center and then over to the other side. Relax the molars away from each other. Soften any gripping of the jaw that might be happening. And then rest your forehead on the floor. Take the fingers to the back of the skull, right at the bottom of the hairline. And trace the back of the skull a few times, super lightly with your fingers, just to behind the ears. Well, actually to the jaw. And then crimp the base of the jaw really lightly here. You may notice this turns on the glutes. What? Do it again. Relax your buttocks, slide the fingers from the center, grip the back of the jaw, and notice that the glutes want to contract. Normal, that's good. We're resetting them. And then bring your hands down by your lower back, interlace the fingers, stretch them down to your butt, and lift up. Lift up the toes, lift up your chest. Engage the back muscles. Lift the hands up any amount away from the bum. Feel the arms slightly bent, contract. Stretch through your toes. Lift higher. And relax. Bring the hands down by the sides of the chest. Inhale, lift. Exhale, push back up onto all fours. And let's just stretch out that left calf muscle. Tuck your toes behind you, stretch that left calf back. Left calf. Right toes tuck under, you're in plank. Belly is drawn in, shoulder blades are down, thumbs are heavy. And then down dog, bring your feet a little bit closer. Bend the knees, shift your buttocks up, up, up. Pull your front rib cage in. Open your upper back. Check the head, make sure the neck is beautifully free. And breathe into the cylinder of you. Landing in your body. It's not easy. Walk your feet forward, bend your knees, hold opposite elbows, drop your head. It's hard to believe, but I was teaching, oh gosh, let's see, at least 10, maybe 15 years before iPhones, before our minds were completely hijacked. And it was still really hard to land in your body. I mean, really hard. And now, good God. But it's still what we need to do. Release your hands more than ever, of course. Toe heel your feet together. Bend your knees, pull your heart forward. Sits bones traveling back. Exhale, fold, drop your head. Inhale, push to the floor. Rise up, circle the arms. Grab hold of your left wrist. Turn your palm to face the sky. Lift arching up and over to the right. Look up to your left. Squeeze your ankles toward each other. Push down into the floor. Grab the right wrist. Up and over to the left. Look up to the right. Push down into the floor. Right palm faces up. Arms, for me, need to go back more than I want. A little more. And then come up to center. Interlace the fingers the awkward way. Spin the palms up. Look up. Please press the thumb side up and try to contract the pinky side down. Good. Lift the front body. Exhale. Push the walls away as you fold over. Knees are soft to receive the torso. Inhale, pull the heart forward. Place your palm, step left foot back, right foot back. Lower the right knee to the mat. Swivel onto that right hand facing the left side of the room. Modified side plank, left arm high. Please, can you position that right shoulder so that it feels really good? Pull your ribs in, hips forward. Pick up the right knee into tree pose. That's the ticket. That's the ticket. Come into tree plank with that right knee straight out to the side. And bend the elbows. Point your toes. We're in tree cobra or like tree up dog. Open up here. Yeah? Exhale, try to keep the foot somewhat there as you go back into tree down dog. Cross that right ankle over the left thigh. Walk your hands back to your left foot. Come up to balance in figure 4. Belly in. Nice. Good. Feel that left booty squeezing in. Bring your hands back down to the mat. Walk them forward. Slide your right shin forward into half pigeon. Half pigeon. Inhale, lift your chest up. Bend the back knee, bringing the back foot toward your head and lower. So I'm upright. You can use blocks. And again, bend the back knee, foot toward the head and lower. One more time. Bring your left hand forward, reach your right hand back. If it can reach the foot, fine. And add a little bit of a stretch here. Push the foot into the hand for more active muscle tone. Cautious, be gentle. Release slowly. Tuck your left toes. Reach your right leg up. Bend the knee. Open the head and flip it over. Pull that left shoulder blade onto the back, push down through the floor, reach back through that right arm.
Right shoulder blade on the back, bend that elbow, rock it over to plank, bend the elbows, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Downward facing dog.
Coming home. Landing squarely in the center of yourself.
Tuning the breath. Good, you guys. Inhale. Exhale, walk or jump forward to your hands. Inhale, look up. Exhale, soft knees, receive the upper body, drop your head. Inhale, rise up, lift tall. Grab hold of the right wrist, arc up and over to the left. Look up to the right as you push down through the right foot. Try to keep your hips squarely forward. Arms perhaps slightly farther back. Align them with the ear. Inhale up, grab hold of the left wrist, pull over toward the right. Arms perhaps slightly back. Hips trying to stay forward. Inhale up. This time cactus the arms, bend the elbows, open the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, wide arms, push the walls away, fold. Inhale, look forward, step your right foot back, left foot back. Lower the left knee to the ground, reach your right arm high. Left shoulder blade on the back, frontal hip points forward, lower ribs down. Look up. Left shoulder blade on the back. Push down through your right foot, lift the left foot into tree. Come to tree plank. Left knee out to the side. Bend the elbows. Tree cobra. It's pretty deep. And take it back, tree down dog. Cross left ankle over upper right knee. Walk your hands back to your right foot. Try to lift up and balance in a squatting figure four. Breathing here. Bringing the hands back down, walk them forward, and step your left shin forward into a half pigeon. Chest is lifted. Scissoring the legs here. Bend the right knee, foot toward head, head toward foot, and lengthen. And again, contract it, and lengthen, and bend. And if you'd like, walk the right hand forward, reach the left hand back, kicking the foot into the hand for a more active stretch and twist. Release the foot, put the hand down, tuck your right toes, lift that left leg behind you, bend the knee, flip it carefully over, turn your feet, pull your right shoulder blade on the back, stretch over your head. Strong awareness of the ground. Bring it back over to down dog. Right leg up, step up between the hands, warrior two. Reach forward, flip the right palm, reverse warrior. Opening that right knee, bend into the legs. Widening your stance a little bit, bring your right forearm to the thigh, stretch your left arm up and over the ear. Let the feet push down and pull the feet toward each other, making this more active. Light on that leg. Reach that right arm forward. Come back up, reverse warrior. Grab hold of your right wrist, add a little pull. Don't pull too hard. Cartwheel the hands down, step back, plank. Low push-up. Upward facing. Downward facing. Left leg up. Step it up between the hands. Spin the back heel down. Warrior two. Lift that left hip so it's even with the right. Reach forward. Reverse warrior. Bring left forearm toward the left thigh. Let it rest there for a moment. Right arm up and over. It arcs. Push down through the feet. Squeeze them toward each other. Frontal hip points forward. Turn underneath that right arm. Turn your torso. Keep pressing your left knee out. Reach through that left arm. Reverse warrior. Grab hold of the left wrist. Don't pull too hard. Gently pull. Up that whole left side. Cartwheel the hands down. Plank. Chaturanga. Upward facing. Downward facing. Inhale, lift your heels, bend the knees, exhale, looking forward, hop up. Inhale, light heart. Exhale, soft knees, fold. Chair, bend the knees, raise the arms, stick your tailbone back. Rise to stand. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look up. Exhale, step your left foot back. Rise, crescent lunge, arms up to the sky. Okay, so we're going to try that balance again. I know you want to go to the wall. Let's just try it without it. It's okay. And we'll just do what we can. So you're going to step up onto that right foot, cross left ankle over right, and try to hold there. We're not going to fold forward very much. Stick your butt back as a counterbalance. Okay, if you want to go to the wall now, go ahead, reposition there. And we're going to reach down and bring that left foot into the right inner thigh for a tree. Squeeze the outer hips. Pointing those left toes down as down as possible. So my foot doesn't like to turn straight down, so I have to pay attention to that. Raise the arms. Bringing the left elbow or forearm down toward the left thigh. It's like a willow tree. You're going to reach up and over toward that left side, the right arm. So I'm bending at the waist. Left forearm is on my thigh, palm is up, and I'm kind of trying to be graceful. Haha, over to the left. And then back up. And left hand turns the knee forward, release the feet down, and stand together in Tadasana. Open the chest and tune in, letting your mind experience what the body is feeling. Spreading the soles of the feet, finding those points of contact with the floor. Inner outer ball of the foot, center of the heels. Frontal hip points lifted. Outer hips engaged, outer buttocks. Belly drawn gently in and up, not too much, not rigidly so. Shoulders wide, chest receptive. Neck long, eyes soft inside the skull. Bend the knees, sit to chair pose. Balance as you raise your heels and squeeze the outer ankles in. fold the heels down and fold the body forward. Inhale, look up, and step your right foot back, lift into crescent. If my peace fingers checked, I'd hope my frontal hip points are level. Bending into the stretch here. Now I'm going to lift from here, so my back foot's going to come forward, cross over my left upper knee, stick the butt back a little to hold the balance. Contract the the outer glute meads in toward each other. Then I'm going to reach down and slide that right foot into a tree where my toes point down and the heel swivels up. That puts me into more of a posterior tilt and external rotation. Squeeze the outer hips, raise the arms. Ooh, falling tree, look out. Right forearm to the thigh, to the back of the arm, and then the left arm is arcing over toward the right. And I feel in my mind I'm a willow tree. Nice. When you're ready, come back up, raise the arms. Right hand to the knee. Pivot the right leg forward, slide it down, stand on 2 feet. Find your center again. Palms are open. Inhale, raise the arms. Look up, arch slightly back. Bend the elbows, feel the chest really open. Inhale, raise the arms back up. Bend the knees, come to chair. Raise the heels, balance. Bring the hands to the floor, squat your butt down to your heels. Pop higher onto the toes. I know that might not be feasible. You could slide a block under there. Try to squeeze your outer ankles in and stretch this part of the foot. Yowzers, yeah? Just do what's safe for you. I'm pulling my belly in and I'm gonna attempt to balance. It's like totally just, oh, you can do crow, but I'm doing like a toe stand. Either, whatever you want. And then bring the hands down carefully, lower your bum, feet are in front of you. I'm going to scooch my bum just a little forward and cross my right ankle over my left thigh, figure 4 again. Then, using my arms, I'm going to try to prop myself up and get as long as I can in the chest, in the spine. So I'm going to lift my chest toward my shin and try to bring the chest as close to the leg as possible and not round, so keep it long. Toe heel the left foot toward the right side of the mat, coming into some kind of double pigeon, stacking the shins, more or less here. You can prop with blocks, you can put one under your butt, under the leg. Yeah, under the butt might be good. Once you're there, push your hands and feet into one another, lengthening through the front of the body, and then easing yourself maybe more into a forward fold. Or just, be there with it. You can make a block, tower, and rest your head. I mean, I can see already it's shifting, so it's pretty cool. If you just give it a moment, it starts to happen. Slowly come on up. Take your hands to your outer legs. Assist them to come back into neutral and shake your legs out. Bounce them on the floor. Loosen them up. And then right foot flat, cross your left ankle over your right upper knee, walk your hands in, prop yourself up, and try to get as much length through the spine as you can, and bring the chest as close to that leg as you can. My left ankle's active, my foot is flexed, protecting the knee. Waist is trying to be long on both sides. I need to soften my tongue. Walk the right foot over to the left side, coming into double pigeon, flexing the feet, pushing feet into hands, hands into feet, heart forward. Ease your way into this, or stay upright. Blocks. Make it as restful and unstressful as you can. Yoga is paradoxical to us. We think working harder, achieve more. Strange to do less and achieve more, which is what this practice, in particular, this pose shows us. Pull the belly in, slowly start to come up and out. Uncross your legs, give them a good shake. And we're gonna make our way onto our back and draw the knees into the chest. Have your blocks here. Put a block between your knees and squeeze. We're going to shift the hips over to the right, drop the knees over to the left, reach the right arm open and turn the head to the left. If you want, you can take the second block and put it between your ankles. Normally, I don't need that one, but today I can feel a huge difference in my low back. Interesting. Really let both shoulders rest. And you may have a sense that the head is kind of out of alignment with the spine. If so, adjust it left or right, because it probably is. I also have a sense that my right hip is hiked slightly up toward my waist, and so with my left hand I'm going to smooth that down. Now breathe into the cylinder of the torso. Very softly squeeze the blocks, feet to the ground, shift your hips to neutral to center, pause. Shift your buttocks to the left, lift the feet, draw knees in, and let them fall to the right. Adjust as needed, left arm open, head turns to the left. Breathe into the whole cylinder of your torso.
left shoulder get heavier and heavier. Gently squeeze your legs, draw them back to the center. Wrap your arms around your legs, forehead to your knees, squeeze in. Take your blocks out, put them underneath your upper thighs, or where you like them. Grab hold of your head and so gently let it lower toward the floor. Arrange your fingers so that the index fingers are right at the base of the skull in the center. And very softly apply pressure, so really, really softly, just like the lightest touch. Then bring the palms to the sides of the neck and a few times just stroke with the palms down from behind the ears to your shoulders. And then slide your fingers under your collarbones and starting at the most inner tip, rub to the most outer tip. And do this several times. And really try to get under there. It might feel a bit sore or lumpy. And then reach down with your thumbs. So if index fingers are at collarbones, turn your thumbs down toward the hips. And right where they land, then bring your hand there and rub both sides. Right around where your thumb is, there should be a sore spot. Find it and rub there. Now bring your fingers down under your ribs and really gently, starting at the center, just rub underneath the ribs outward toward the edges. Do this a few times. Follow the rib line. And then with the flats of your palms, sweep on either side of center down toward your frontal hip points and legs. And then let your arms rest. Hands rest, palms turn up. If you want, roll your legs a couple times. Take a deep breath in. Exhale out. Deeply breathe in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Let go. Take a deep breath in and start to maybe wiggle your fingers and toes and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. When you feel ready, you'll breathe in and you'll yawn and stretch and reach out in all directions if that feels right to you. Like a big bright star. Sending that light out to the ones you love, the ones you don't, to all beings everywhere. Squeeze in toward your midline, pull your left knee in, roll to your right, and we'll come right up today to sit. Sitting in a strong seat. Feel your hips perhaps more open, more generous and confident in their ability to hold your spine. Raise the arms. Call in light. Call in energy. Call in focus. Praying your palms down. Let them pass over the face and land at your heart. Add yourself to your prayers today. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live easily. May I grant myself the grace that I give others. One Om, inhale. Lifting the heart, grace to the mind, and folding over the body. Honoring this practice, showing up for it, showing up for yourself, showing up to life every single day. Namaste. I'll see you guys next week. Have a beautiful time at the wedding. Good luck, Elena. Good luck, me. Good luck, everyone out there watching later. I love you. Bye-bye.